Hey there, it's Liz Cortez, and I want to welcome you to today's webinar. There's a little bit of a delay, so I am watching out the chat box. So if you have questions or you can't hear me or can't see me or something happens, make sure to type a message so I can see that right away. The messages are in real time, but the delay is about like 9 seconds late. So I'm just gonna pause here for a second, send out a quick message to make sure that you guys can all hear me. Okay, just sent that message. Let's see, hopefully someone chats in here and lets me know that they can see me and can hear me. Yes, perfect, cool, cool. So awesome, awesome. Well, I am just so excited that we're doing this webinar here today, and what I've been seeing here online as I look on social media and Facebook is, a lot around goal setting and a lot around, setting goals, but really to lose weight, to burn fat, to get in shape, you can't just set goals. You have to have the actions to match up with your goals. So, and then actually do them and be motivated to do them. And that's what's going to help you lose weight or accomplish whatever your goal is. So why don't you just type inside the chat box, one thing that you want to get from today's webinar. I know you guys saw my post online and you saw like what I plan on sharing with you, but just type in real quick one thing that you want to get from this webinar. So I make sure to cover that with you. So I'm going to type that in the chat box so that you guys can do that. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And sometimes when I share my screen, it gets a little crazy. So I pray that you're able to see my screen and that you can see this right over here. So if someone can just write down, can you see my PowerPoint screen? Okay, hopefully it's a yes. So you guys can see who I'm chatting to. Let's see. So just type yes if you could see my screen, and then I will know that you can see my PowerPoint screen. It says, 4 most important fat loss strategies and how to tweak them to double your weight loss in the next 30 days or less. I know there's a little delay. That's the thing about doing this live. Okay, cool, perfect. You guys can see it. I'm gonna make this go a little bit bigger. I know that there's some people on here that have my cell phone number. So if at any time you guys lose audio or anything like that while I am in this PowerPoint training, I can't see the chat box right now. So just shoot me a text if you can't see me or can't hear me while I go into this. So this is what we're focusing on today. I'm Liz Cortez, and my business is Metabolize. And what I'm going to show you today is first how to create a stress-free life that naturally makes you never want to skip a workout ever again. That sounds pretty cool. And then second, how to stop feeling embarrassed of being overweight and start having fun in your life again. And then next, I'm going to share with you my simple 3PX method to be stress-free and get fit. And then finally, you're going to get to grab your bonus. Now, this is a bonus that I'm going to give to you. You're here on live, which is really awesome, or you may be watching the replay of this, and so you're going to get my bonus as well. So that's a $297 value, and it's yours for free because you are taking action and you want to kickstart your weight loss and lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days. So I'm going to support you with that. And so but before I jump into that, I just want to share, quickly about who I am and why you should listen to me. Why do I know about this whole weight loss stuff? So I'm going to bring it back to my my picture so you can see me, so you're not just staring at that screen. But so again, I'm Liz. A little bit about my story is I am a weight loss personal trainer and nutrition coach in San Diego, California. So you see my wave back here. If you look out here, you guys can't see, but can see the ocean. So I love it out here in San Diego. I'm married. Out here in San Diego locally, I work with a lot of military, and especially with the Navy. So I'm excited to see some of my Navy clients on here, some of my students that I teach classes with. And then I have an online business. So by having an online fitness business, I'm able to work with clients of mine that are in other states or other countries, or do webinars like this and be able to coach people in other areas. So that's a bit about, you know, what I do, what Metabolize is, and what a bit about my story and why I want to do this webinar is, like I shared at the very beginning, is I've just seen a lot of personal trainers, a lot of nutrition coaches just focus on weight loss and the pounds. Oh, let's set goals to lose 10 pounds, and you know, you can do it, and go for it, and let's just do that. And I was just like, you know what? That is not what losing weight is all about. You know, yes, you'll lose weight, you'll lose the pounds, you'll see the scale drop. But when the results that I've gotten, yeah, weight loss has been great, but to be able to have, you know, be free from stress and be free from pain and be free from the judgment and hating how you look in the mirror, that is what I want to really talk to you guys about today. Not the norm of what most personal trainers are. And when I was putting together this webinar, I was talking to my friend, you know, sharing with what I was planning on doing, and I totally threw out my whole plan, my slides, everything that I planned on doing. I just threw that out the window, and I changed it around because I saw that so many trainers were just focusing on the pounds lost, how to lose 10 pounds. You know, I even titled my webinar, how to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days. And I caught myself doing the same thing that all these other trainers are doing. And when it comes down to it, you know, yeah, you can know the strategies to eat healthy and work out at the gym. Yes, those strategies are great. And yes, I am going to share with you about all those strategies, but it's really, you know, has more to do with the insight stuff that's going on. And that's what I've seen over the past year. I have been able to really just have so much more freedom around my weight. And I've seen with my clients, as I've had freedom and not stopped judging myself that I'm not a size 2, like skinny, tiny girl. I'm strong, teach CrossFit. I'm, you know, I have muscles like that, you know, like some of the people that are on here. And I've been just able to have so much more freedom. And that's why I'm excited to share with you what I have for today. So I'm going to share my screen again. And I want to make sure that you guys can still see my slides. So if you can't see my slides right now, then if someone can just shoot me a message, a text message, if you can't see them. There we go. Hope that you can see them. So that's a little bit about who I am. And while I was showing my face, I saw that a bunch more people jumped on, and awesome, I see some more of my clients that are on here. So cool. Hey, Eric, I just saw you in the chat box. So let's see. So a big problem that I've been seeing is being stressed out. Now, I've dealt with this issue being stressed out. I own my own business. I, you know, work from home. I have a husband, and you know, just like any stress that you may be feeling right now when it comes to losing weight, it has more to do with the mindset and, you know, spirituality component, rather than just all the hot tips and the diets and how to drop 10 pounds. That's pretty much most of the products and most of the books. That's what they're all about, is, you know, how to drop those 10 pounds. But stress, it kills you, it kills your family, it kills your coworkers, it kills your creativity if you're in business, it kills your fun. And if you're stressed out and you don't have a plan put in place to manage your stress, and then you're wasting your time when it comes to the gym, you're wasting your time when it comes to nutrition, because there are so many things going on a cellular level that are going to sabotage you from losing weight and, you know, feeling the benefits of, you know, having less weight on you, and because you're being stressed out all the time. So when it comes to being stressed, you got to figure out what is stressing you out and create a stress management plan so that you don't waste your time, don't waste your money on hiring a trainer and, you know, buying those diet programs or supplements or whatever you're doing. I'm telling you, it's going to waste your time if you're stressed out. So that's the first place where you need to start with. So all things, they work together for good. So no matter what stress you're going through, there's probably someone going through it that's similar. So I encourage you, like, whether you believe in God, or you have friends, or go to church, or reach out to someone and share with them, what's stressing you out, and talk about it. Get some prayer, get some support around whatever that is. And it may have nothing to do with your fitness or nutrition. It could be something else that's going on. And that's the reason why you still have that extra weight on you. So focus on that. Just a quick story in my own experience over this past year when I, really focused on this. There's been many times where, while having my fitness business, I wasn't always the healthiest because I was putting all my time and my focus on my clients, and then I wasn't getting sleep. I was stressed out. I was, worried about paying bills, and that is not healthy. That was not good. I was just doing everything on my own. And so what I learned really this year is just really focusing that all things work together for good, and that everything's going to work out. Things are going to go smooth, and whether or not things are going my way or not, I'm going to be relaxed. And since I started focusing on that, then my workouts were more fun, nutrition, my clients, I didn't let those little things bug me. So first thing, work out your stress. The second problem that I'm really seeing a lot with my clients and over the past year, just with the people that I've worked with online and on social media, is just being embarrassed about your weight, being embarrassed about how you look, just hating how you're looking in the mirror. So this, again, just like the stress thing, if you are embarrassed about how you look, you hate how you look, you're just constantly judging yourself and feeling guilty the next day after you eat food that isn't the healthiest, or just feeling guilty you skipped your workout, this embarrassment about your weight and how you look is not going to help you lose weight. It's not going to help you burn fat. It's actually going to make you keep that weight on you. So you have to learn to love your body at wherever it is currently right now at this moment. Now, when it comes to fitness, you always have different goals. You may never achieve ultimately 100% exactly how you want to look. I have friends, they're bikini competitors, and yeah, they can look amazing on stage and look really lean, but do they stick with that weight for the whole year? No way. They look like that just for their photo shoot or for that competition, and then they put back on some more weight. So a lot of times, us as women or even men, you compare yourself to magazines or those pictures that you see on social media, and then you compare and say, oh, I don't look like that, and it just gets frustrating. I'm never going to look like that. I'm here to say, like, that, that is just unrealistic, and you can't compare yourself to other people. Focus on yourself and just be happy for who you are. You're unique. Just like me, I'm unique. For years, I wish that I was a skinny bikini competitor or the skinny gymnast, and the fact is I'm not. I'm a power athlete. I'm very strong, and I have a lot of muscle. And so it took me years to finally accept. It wasn't really until this year that my close friends are like, wow, Liz, you've got this piece about you. Like, you're not so obsessed with your weight and your fitness and your nutrition. Like, you have more fun. You enjoy bread or stuff like that once in a while. And so the real secret is that your value is not from how you look. Your value is not that number that's on that scale. Your value does not come from, how you look at clothes or anything like that. If you're focusing on that being your value and being the attention that you get from men or women or compliments, stuff like that, you're going to continuously be unhappy. And so that's why, it's not just that, like on that slide, it's not just that the outer stuff, it's that inner stuff, that mindset, your spirituality, focusing on those bigger things. So a couple of bigger things rather than just focusing on that number on the scale or just judging if you have some fat hanging over your pants right now as you're sitting down at your chair or in your car right now, is focus on having a healthy relationship with food, or focus on looking in the mirror and just feeling sexy. That is a way better focus to have versus feeling embarrassed, because if you keep feeling embarrassed about your weight, you are not going to lose weight. You're not going to achieve those results that you want. It's never going to be enough. It doesn't matter if you lost 50 pounds. If you have not worked on that inner stuff and embracing and loving how you look and how God created you, then you are constantly going to be unhappy. And so you're worth it. You just keep telling yourself that. It helps to have a coach remind you or a friend remind you with that. And so that's what I want to share with you real quick. So this isn't all about that puffy, like mindset stuff. If you guys know me and worked with me before, I tend to just like to focus on strategies. That's how my brain works. I like to problem solve and figure out solutions. But I felt like this is something really important to share with you because it's made such a big difference for myself and my clients over the past year, is focusing on these inner stuff. So you want to know what this method is. Now we're moving into strategies. So I'm going to share with you the 3PX method. You're probably wondering what that is. No, not P90X. I had a friend say, what are you talking about? Yeah, what I did is I put together, pretty much you can figure out what your method is by seeing, okay, well, what do you do on a daily basis? What are the things that I continuously tell my clients to do X, Y, Z? And so what I did is I put together this method and made it pretty simple so it'd be easy to remember, so that it can help you achieve your goals this month. So the step one is you've got a plan. You've got to have a plan. And so this is something that I just started using and have been encouraging my clients and people in my class to start doing is, if you work out in a gym, download your gym app. Okay, so I go to 24-Hour Fitness, and I also go to Core Power Yoga. And so both of those places have apps. And so I download them, they're on my phone. So I'm able to look at my phone, I'm able to see, okay, what looks like a cool class and works in my schedule. So I'm able to choose a variety of classes because you want a variety. Strength training, you want to have some cardio and yoga. So for strength training, if your goal is to lose weight, burn fat, it's great to start off, with 2-3 days a week of strength training, full body workouts. Body pump is a great one for a TRX class, or one of those workout DVDs like Insanity or whatever those are that you can buy and just watch at home. Those are really great to have. Cardio, when it comes to cardio, high intensity training is what I recommend for my clients to do. I only do cardio once a week. That's cycling because I love to teach that class. But the rest of the cardio that I do for the past year has been high intensity interval training. You're going to burn more calories and more fat, and you're going to keep doing that for the next 72 hours after doing that. And of course, yoga, because you want to stretch out or go to a stretching class. So the key is you can have the intention to do these workouts and download the app, but you've got to actually follow through. So it is not the intention that you're doing. So you have to add those to your calendar. Put it into existence, put it on your calendar, set a reminder, set an alarm. And I recommend that you do this for the whole month. So for the next 30 days, plan out when are you going to work out, and then put in your calendar, set alarms to remind you to go. And that is how you're going to plan. Okay, step 2 of the 3PX method is pack. So we got plan, and then now we got pack. So pack, you got to do this the day before. And I recommend doing this the day before. It doesn't matter if you're working out in the morning or you're working out at night. If you have your stuff packed, whether you put your bag in your car or if you work out at home, you just get things prepared. When it comes to, let's say you work out in the morning early and you're waking up for my case this morning, I woke up at 4:45 because I was teaching a 6 a.m. class. So I got up at 4:45. If I did not fill up my water bottle the night before, if I did not put a post-workout shake in my blender bottle, if I didn't grab my towel, if I didn't grab, well, I didn't need headphones because I was teaching, but I did need to make sure my cell phone was charged. I had the playlist ready to go. If I didn't do that, do you think I'd probably remember to do all that stuff at 4:40 or 5 o'clock in the morning when I got out of bed? No way. I probably would have forgot something. I could have woken up in the morning saying, oh, I just don't feel like working out and I'm too tired and I'm gonna push snooze. But if you have everything packed and it's ready to go, you're so much more likely to actually follow through and go and do it. And so that's what I recommend is you need to pack. You need to first plan and then pack whatever you need for that day for your workout and get that all ready to go. Then the final step of 3PX method is to prepare. So preparing for an awesome workout, you gotta create a playlist, or you can download something on Spotify, create a playlist, or download an audiobook, or get something that really inspires you. I have friends that they like to listen to podcasts, so they'll download the podcast they want to listen to during their workout. So find something, be prepared, find something to inspire you. If your phone is dead or you forget your headphones and you go to the gym, it's not going to be very fun. Another thing, you're gonna think this number one, the second one is really funny. It's wear your workout clothes to bed. Now, I normally do early morning workouts, and I remember my husband, when we got married, he thought this was so weird to wear my workout clothes to bed. You are probably sitting there laughing right now, and I don't think I've ever shared that with anyone online, or I don't even know if I've shared that with my clients, but yeah, when I have a 6 a.m. workout I'm going to, yeah, I wear my workout clothes to bed because one, it's cold in the winter time. Two, I don't want to try to figure out in the dark what to wear because you want to look cute, right, at the gym. So I wear my workout clothes to bed. So and then next, to prepare a couple alarms. First, you want to set an alarm to make sure that you wake up on time, so you have plenty of time to get dressed, brush your teeth, get over to the gym if you're doing an early morning workout. And then set a second alarm. That's like, leave the house right this second so you're not late to the gym, especially if you're going to a class or meeting your personal trainer or whatever. So that's what I recommend. So we got to plan, we got to pack, we got to prepare. That is the method that's going to help you have a lot of success with your workouts. So today we're not just talking about workouts, we're also talking about these over here. So the 4 most important fat loss strategies and how to tweak them so you lose weight or double your weight loss in the next 30 days or less. So I know most of you here want to lose weight. You want to learn these strategies. And so here are the 4 most important things to do. So strategy number 4, so I'm going to count them on backwards, is have a fitness and nutrition journal. So the problem that I see with clients of mine, or people online that just are trying to work out, they're trying to eat healthy, the biggest problem is they say that they want to do it and they don't actually follow through with it, or they have no clue what's really going on. They think that they're eating healthy, they think that they're doing the right working out, but the problem is you've got to know exactly what you're doing. You have to measure it. And so the best way to do that is to have a journal. So with my clients that have had journals, lots of times if I tell them to do this strategy, they say, oh, that's annoying, I hate journaling, I don't want to do that. Or at the end of the week when we do our check-in calls, I say, oh, how did it go journaling? Oh, I forgot about it, or I can't find it, I lost it, or I haven't bought a journal yet. So the solution, one of them that I love, it's free, it's called myfitnesspal.com. I like this one because it's like a social media platform and you can find friends on there. All my clients and a lot of people that follow me online, they're my friends on MyFitnessPal. I can see what you're doing, give you a high five, or you can invite your friends there, encourage each other. You're able to log in your fitness, you're able to log in your nutrition, and so that is a great one. Another thing that you can do is if you're a person that you can't find it, you forget where your workout journal is, put it in a place where you won't forget about it. So if you're using MyFitnessPal on your phone, save the MyFitnessPal app on your homepage so you see it right when you log in. With MyFitnessPal or other apps, they send out reminders to remind you to log in, so you get some push notifications. Or you can set an alarm to remind you, a couple times a day just to log your stuff in. And then so make sure you put it in a place where you won't forget about it. If it's like a regular journal that you just write in, put it by your tennis shoes, or put it by your armband or your headphones, and or put it inside your workout bag so you always have it with you. So there's lots of different things that you can choose from: online journals, apps, or written ones like Fitbook, or just using a notepad, getting something. And then what's really cool is 3 months down the line, you can look back and you can see your progress with your nutrition, your progress with your fitness, and you can make changes on what's working. If you're not losing weight and you're not getting the results that you want, it's very challenging to try to figure out what to change and what to tweak if you're not managing and watching, what you're doing. So strategy number 3 is having a clear action steps for your fitness. So the problem that I see when it comes with fitness is many people have the intention to go to the gym, but then they make up an excuse. I was right there with you last week. I did my strategy where I had a yoga class. I put it into my calendar. And I had high intensity class. I put that on my calendar. Oh my goodness, I had 3 workouts. And then Pilates. I put that on my calendar. Those are all new workouts I was trying to add in, and I want to do some more. And I was really ambitious because it's the new year, first week out. So I put in those 3 new workouts. And then I made the excuse, oh, I just want to just keep hanging out with my husband. And we were binge watching this TV show on Netflix. And so I made the excuse, oh, I want to hang out with my husband. And so 3 workouts, I skipped all 3 of them. So you can have the intention, but it's very easy to make up excuses to not make it to the gym. Another problem that I see is that you go to the gym, but you don't know what to do. So you just do cardio, or you just do whatever you feel like working out. So you're like, oh, my chest isn't sore. I think I'll do a chest workout today. Oh, my legs aren't sore. I think I'll do a leg workout today. So those are the problems that I see. This is not going to help you lose weight and, burn fat. It goes back. You gotta have it planned out. So when it comes to cardio, it was funny. This morning at cycling, I had some students that were there at the gym the night before, and they said that on the cardio machines were all full of women, and then the weight training room was all full of men. So if your goal is to lose weight and burn fat, my recommendation is to stop doing cardio and start doing high intensity interval training. Go to classes, hire a personal trainer, buy at-home workout DVDs, stuff that's focused on burning fat and losing weight. And because when you put on more muscle and you get your muscles stronger, you're going to be burning more calories, you're going to be burning more fat, and you're going to get the results that you want to have. So that is the solution for you. So strategy number 2 is you've got to have a clear action steps for your nutrition. So the problem that I see is people say, oh, I'm not sure what foods to eat to help me lose weight and burn fat. Oh, I'm not sure how often to eat. Oh, well, I buy lots of healthy foods, but then they go bad before I eat them because I go to Costco and I like to buy berries and all my veggies there. So the solution, if you are that first person, that first bullet right over here, the solution is to eat more healthy fats. Yes, so that seems kind of crazy. Yeah, if you want to burn fat and lose weight, eat more fat, that does not make sense. I know, I went to school for nutrition and dietetics, and I'm right there with you. I was taught you have to eat low fat all the time. Low fat's the way to go. That's how you're going to burn calories. That's how you're going to lose weight. That's what I was taught in school, and it's still being taught in school. However, it wasn't until a year ago that I had a friend who is a paleo chef, and we did this challenge. And in that challenge, I was supposed to eat veggie carbs, lots of protein, and a lot of fat. And I was so scared to eat fat because my brain, and all my professors, everyone said, you got to lose weight and keep your weight down, you have to eat a low-fat diet. So what I found is when I increased my fat, I craved sugar less. I had more energy throughout the day. I didn't have that feeling like I needed more caffeine, at 3 o'clock or at nighttime. So if you ever have nighttime cravings, or you crave sugar, or you're just not seeing the weight loss that you want, eat more healthy fats. Healthy fats are like avocado and olive oil and olives and healthy nuts. Those are more fats. And so if you're not sure how often to eat, the best way to burn fat and lose weight is to eat 4 to 5 meals per day plus your post-workout shake. So you're drinking that post-workout shake so that you are recovering from your workouts and that you continuously keep your metabolism up. But yeah, you want to be eating about 4 to 5 meals per day. Now these are little meals, so these little meals are going to help sustain your energy. They're going to give you fuel so that you are able to be fresh and do whatever you do, your work, working with your kids, or whatever you have for your day. So that's how often you want to be eating. And then for the third person that their food goes bad when you go to the grocery store, is create your grocery list from the recipes that you're going to make that day or the next day, and then stick to that list. So my husband and I, we have this problem a lot. We just go to Costco and we just buy, things on the list, and then things will just go bad, and we're just wasting a lot of money. So what we do now is one of the apps that we like to use is called, oh my gosh, what is it called? Fork Over Knives. So Fork Over Knives is this vegan, plant-based recipe site. There's a movie on it. And we've been eating a lot of Fork Over Knives recipes. And with those, they have an app. I haven't downloaded the app, but in the app, which I just read the other day, is you can, you choose the Fork Over Knives recipes, and then it will create the grocery list for you. So that's super cool because I normally just write it down and figure out how many apples or celeries or whatever I need. So to make sure that you use up all your food and you have enough for your family or for you and your meals, create your grocery list from the recipes and then stick with that list when you go to the grocery store. There's lots of foods and stuff that will look good when you go there. And if you're like me, you tend to buy extra stuff that's not on the list. And then you're like, oh my goodness, why am I eating these chips or this wine or this extra food? This is not going to help me keep my weight down. This is not going to help me burn fat. And so just stick to your list and you'll feel so much better. Okay, strategy number 1 is accountability and community. Oh man, I see that it is 1 minute past the time that we were supposed to finish. So I am almost finished with our training today. I wanted to get this done in 30 minutes because I know we're all really busy and we have lots to do. And some places it's dinner time right now, or on the other side of the country or world, it's the morning. And so give me like 5 more minutes and I'll be all complete with this and I'll be able to answer your questions and see what's been going on in the chat box. But the last strategy, this is the number 1, this is the biggest one that I've seen that's worked for my clients, myself over the past year, and actually the past 9 years since I've been teaching classes and personal training, is accountability and community. So the problem that I see a lot is many people try to do everything on their own. They try to create their own fitness program, create their own nutrition program, and they do it by themselves. And that can be really lonely and not very fun. Another problem I see is having no one to check in with or support you when you just don't feel like working out or you don't feel like eating healthy. So the solution is to choose a weight loss buddy who has similar goals as you. Or you can even find someone that is maybe in a little bit better shape than you in a certain area. I know I've been working on my running, and so I like to try to find friends that aren't like crazy like marathon runners that are like really, really good. Someone that's better than me, but that will encourage me and go and work out with me so that I can increase my running. So choose someone that has similar goals, and then they can be your buddy. Another thing is create accountability call. I have some accountability calls with some friends, then we do it on a weekly basis. We check in, we say, what our goals are and what we're working on for this week. And then the next week we'll check in all together and we'll say what we accomplished, what we struggled with, and we support each other week by week. I've had, different accountabilities calls over the years for different groups or different goals that I'm working on. And like that has been a really great strategy that's helped. So it could even be a daily check-in. You may be thinking, oh, okay, my accountability partner is my spouse. And that could, I don't know, that has not always worked out for me because it's really easy. Just like I shared with you a little bit ago, I'm here hanging out with my husband and we both had the intention to go work out and go to these workout classes, but we were watching some TV and just wanted to just chill and hang out and spend time together. So sometimes your spouse isn't the best accountability partner, even if your spouse is a personal trainer like myself. So it's good to, choose someone that could be a coworker or one of your friends, or even someone online is good for that. You can do daily check-ins or text, or even post on social media after your workout. I see a lot of people do that online. It's just like a good check-in, or they go post on MyFitnessPal, and that is what they do. So normally on webinars, if you've ever been on webinars, this is the time that we share about an awesome group coaching program to buy, and I was planning on doing that, but then I actually changed my mind and I decided to do something totally opposite, totally different than normal. So what I'm doing is I'm going to give you your bonus right now. So your bonus, like I said, is you're getting this for free. So it's a $297 value, but I put together a challenge. So I love challenges, I love competitions, and I want to support you over the next 30 days. And so I put together a Get Fit Formula Challenge. So you're probably wondering, what is that? And let me share this real quick. I'm gonna do a little post. There you go. Now you guys can see it. You should be able to see that in your screen. Okay, so you should see a little pop-up in the chat box saying about the challenge link and all those details and everything like that. But you can just go to fatabulous.com/challenge. So what this challenge is called my Get Fit Formula Challenge, and it's a free challenge. And who's it for? It's for busy entrepreneurs or military or busy women that just want a simple plan and accountability to lose weight, stick to their workouts, and eat healthy this month. So by coming together with one purpose, we can be stress-free and get fit in 2015. So when we get connected and you get encouraged, we're going to grow stronger with your fitness, your nutrition. You're going to lose weight, and you're going to start your year off strong. So we are into we complete our first week of the month. And so this challenge, I think, is coming at perfect timing for you. If you have not signed up for a challenge yet, or the first week went by and you are not getting the results that you want, I invite you to click that link and sign up to be part of my challenge. It's going to go from January 7th, so that's today, to February 3rd, so that will be a whole month. And how does it work? On each Wednesday in January, I'm going to post a new challenge and weight loss motivation quote to apply for the whole week. So this is what your job is. This is what you're committing to do, is to take on that challenge and to engage with the group as you go. So each day I'm going to post something for you to respond to and to check in daily. So pretty simple challenge. And that is what we're doing. So I am just thankful that you joined me for this webinar. I know I went a little bit over what I planned on sharing, but I was trying to talk real quick because I know we're all busy, but I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to support you for the next, I can be here for like another 15 more minutes and support you with whatever is going on. I'm going to go read inside the chat box and see what people have been saying. Let's see. There we go. Now you can see me again. Hello. This is who's been talking this whole time if you jumped on late. Let's see. You guys can all see that in the chat box, right? Let's see. I have this cool task here where I can, what should have happened right now? If you don't have pop-ups turned on, as I just sent you over the challenge link, so it opens up just right away on your screen. So I see, okay, I'm going to just look through these questions. And if I skip your question, it's probably because I already talked about that in the webinar already. Okay, yeah, I see lots about stress. Oh, man, that was a good topic. I hope that what I shared with you helped with your stress. That's funny. I was said, so you're telling me that just watching this isn't going to take off the pounds. Oh, man, that's funny. No, got to take some actions. And hopefully, maybe it took off some stress or anything like that. Sticking with a routine, that's the biggest problem. So that challenge, if you are struggling with keeping motivated and sticking with a routine, then this challenge would be perfect for you. So make sure to go and grab that. Let's see. My mindset. So I did see some more mindset stuff. Let's see, if you shared that your big challenge is that you hate your body, and then you were asking me how to change your mindset, just right inside the chat box, give me an update if what I shared solved your problem, gave you some tips and everything. Let me just know for that. And if not, I can go into a little bit more detail with some specific tips for you. Oh, yeah, someone else has been wearing their workout clothes to sleep. I thought I was the only person. I was kind of embarrassed about that. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that you've tried that tip too. Oh, how many calories should I be eating per day to lose weight? So that's a good question. A big thing is when choosing the calories, it first starts off with what is your current weight. So there is as for a formula, I might get a little technical. Whenever I design programs for clients, I do all these calculations. But Mo, what you want to do is you want to calculate your BMR. That's your basal metabolic rate. Okay, so that is how many calories you would be burning on a daily basis if you stayed in bed all day long. So what I see a lot of time with women and with men is they're eating less than their basal, their BMR number of calories. So that if you just Google BMR calculator, then something will show up on Google, and then that you just type in your height, your weight, and it will tell you a number. You never want to go below that number. So depending on your weight, depending on your height, your age, it's going to be a specific number. Every person's different, and never go below that number. If you eat less than that number of calories per day, then you're not going to lose weight. Your body's going to be in starvation mode. So make sure that you do that. The second part of that is first you figure out what your BMR is. Then you figure out what your activity level is. Okay, so if you Google, actually, I could probably just show you it right here. That's the nice thing about having a live, I can share my screen. So BMR Calculator, there you go. So the one that I like to use is this first one right here. So say 5, 4, we'll use me, I'm 155, 29, there we go. Okay, so you saw that BMR calculator, and then it gives you this number here. So that means for me, I never want to eat less than 1,500 calories, okay? So it's almost 1,500 calories. I never want to go below that. If I do, I'm not eating enough calories for my body just to stay in bed all day long. So next thing you want to do, so get out your phone and then go to your calculator. So you type in, for me, it'd be 14,9, we'll round up 4 calories. Then right here where it says daily calorie needs, you are going to be using this calculation called the Harris-Benedict equation. So you're going to click on that, and you figure out what is your activity level. So for me, I'm working out 5 days a week. So this would be the calculation I would use. BMR times 1.55. I go back to my phone. I already typed in my BMR. So I type in 1.55. Okay, so there we go. So I got 22,315 calories. So that is how many calories I should eat to maintain my weight. So in your case, Mo, you want to lose weight. So what you'd want to do is subtract 500. And why am I saying 500? I know I'm getting really technical. So if I'm going over your head, I am sorry. You can just shoot me an email and I'll calculate it for you if I'm confusing you. But those of you that like to know all this, this is what you do. So once you type in your BMR, you multiply it by whichever activity number is yours, closest to you. You'll get a number. You'll subtract that by 500. Okay, when you subtract that by 500, you'll get a new number. In my case, that was 1,816 calories. So that means that if I ate 1,800 calories each day, then I would lose 1 pound per week. So if you subtract 500 and it goes below this number, remember you never want to go below this number, but if I stay in the range of eating 1,800 to 2,000 calories per day, and that's, you know, with my workouts, as long as I'm working out, then I'm going to lose weight consistently. So I hope that that answered your question. If it didn't, then, oh, I didn't know your age. I was just using my age as the example. So we were the same age. I just used my age and my weight and all of that so I could show that. Let's see, any other questions? So Mo, hopefully that helps you out. Let's see. Okay, more tips with stress. So if you needed some more tips with this, with the stress, and you need some more tips with the oh, what was it? With hating your body and mindset. Why don't you write a little bit more about what you're struggling with, and then I'll give you a more specific tip because it's just a little general. So if you wrote a question about that, just type it in again. And then I see, what do you do when your friends are not willing to be accountability partners, even when they ask you for help? Let's see. So your accountability partner asked you for help, or your friend asked you for help, but they don't want to be accountability partners with you. In that case, it doesn't sound like they're 100% committed to their health or their fitness, to their goal. A lot of people struggle with accountability. Sometimes it's not fun. You know, if you say that you want to do something and you're checking in, or you have a coach, and it's not going to be fun. It's going to be sometimes hard. So a lot of the times people will have goals. They'll say that they want something, but their actions don't line up with what they say that they want. So if someone is telling you that they want to lose weight, but they're doing like everything to sabotage themselves, they're probably just not in that place to want to lose weight. So I'd say choose a different accountability partner. Find someone else. I found a lot of really great, friends and accountability partners at the gym, at classes. So I don't just only teach classes, I also take classes, and I become friends with my students that are in my classes, and then we'll go do workouts together, or do just go try out new outdoor workouts or whatever, just healthy eating places. And so I'd say if your friend is saying they want to lose weight, but they don't want you to hold them accountable, they get annoyed when you're talking about weight or like anything like that, choose a new accountability partner. They're just not ready to go for it yet. So if that's a family member or someone, just keep hanging in there. I know how you feel. My husband has definitely struggled with his weight for many years, and you just got to be patient and support them. And eventually, hopefully they'll come around when they start to see your success and how good you're doing. So yeah, find a new accountability partner. Let's see. I have been, oh, the link for the challenge didn't show up. Oh, bummer. Well, that was fatabulous.com/challenge. I'll make sure to email that out to all you guys too, so you have that. Let's see. It's cool to see so many people still on here. Oh my goodness. That means you guys are committed to your health. I love it. Thanks for sharing your time and your wisdom. It's much appreciated. Oh yes, taking notes. Woohoo. Awesome, awesome. Oh, Pinterest is definitely a great place for healthy recipes and fitness. So I hope to see you with our challenge, and I love for you to share some of your healthy recipes that you like with the rest of the challengers. Cool. It looks like I answered all the questions that y'all had. So I just really want to acknowledge you for showing up here live with us today. I know that we had, I had a lot of people register. I think there was over 100 people that registered for this webinar. And let's see, 10% of you showed up live. So way to go for showing up live. And I know life is busy and gets kind of crazy, especially in the beginning of the year, but I know that you're committed to your health. And I make sure to click on that link. If it didn't show up when I click the show up button, then just go to fatabulous.com/challenge, and then you can join us for the challenge, and I'll see you in the Facebook group. And I'm excited. I'll be posting up our first video challenge. I didn't get it done today. I'll have it posted up tomorrow. So I'll do that. And thanks for being on. And if you guys have any questions or anything, just shoot me a message, and I will see you next time I do a webinar or in the challenge. You guys have a great night. Bye.